So in an ideal world, you all have plenty of time to do these stretches, exercises, to get good mobility in the joints that need moving, good strength in the muscles that need strength, and good flexibility in the muscles that need flexibility. More realistically, I know that most of you will be rushing from work to the first tee, and you'll need a few cues to warm up in order to perform your best and prevent injury on the golf course. So here's a few tips on ways of doing a 5-minute warm-up for golf. First thing you want to do, I start from the ground up, and I just work on loosening up the ankles. And all I'm doing here is getting a sense of proprioception on the ground. I'm just rolling, feeling the earth beneath my feet, getting a sense of how the ankle joints are moving. If everything feels good, I like planting a toe here, and I do little circles. It's a great way to mobilize the ankle joint. Very important to have a good ankle joint mobility. Both directions. Other side, toe here, circle one direction. Circle the other direction. Then I go up into the knees. For the knees, I just do little circles. Other direction. I'll even do some figure eights. Requires warming up the quads. I'll even work the ab and adductors by adding some pressure into the knees, and I'm just going to go out about 10 times. Add pressure on the inside of the knees, pushing out. I'm going to go in. Good. I would do a light Y exercise and a squatting exercise. In this position, I'm going to have the arms up here in a Y, and I'm just going to step forward into a lunge. Real simple. Again, it's much better to warm up than it is perform static stretches. If you only have 5 or 10 minutes, the emphasis should be on warming up. You don't need a lot of these, just a few to get the blood flowing. Another good one is for the hamstrings. I use a golf club for stability here, and I'm just doing a forward leg swing. Both sides. One of the most important things in golf is hip mobility. A good way to loosen up the hips, two things. First, I just pick the knee up, rotate out and down. Just little hip circles. Both sides. Those feel good. I get a little bit more active in actually mimicking a golf motion. For this, you're going to step across. As the knee steps across, the shoulders stay facing forward. I don't want the shoulders to go this way. So it's almost a countering of the hips and the shoulders. Good. Next exercise, putting the club over behind the head on the shoulders. I start nice and easy here. We're just working on rotation, the spine. When I start, I allow the hips to go with my shoulders. Once I feel like everything's moving pretty good, I try to limit a little bit of the mobility of the hips, and I just do shoulder turn. Then I will hinge at the hips, kind of going into a 5-iron posture, and I'm going to do the same motion, only here you're keeping the spine angle the same throughout this. You don't want to straighten up as you rotate back. You want to keep the hips hinged in this position and rotate, maintaining a spine angle. Good, so we've got hips, torso, the upper extremity sequence that we've already gone through. You may want to review some more of those. I personally would do the saws. I would do the one where you rotate the thumb down and pull apart. You may want to do a few circles. You may even want to do a few full arm swings. By now the blood's flowing, you've worked the hips, the torso, the ankles, the knees, you're pretty much ready to play. I would do a few specific golf swings or golf practice drills at this point. A really good one that I like for both balance and separation of the upper body from lower body is what I call the stork turn. For this one, you're going to put the leg behind your knee, two arms on the golf club. You're going to keep the upper body very still, and you're just rotating the hips. Other direction. Another good one, this time we're going to keep the lower body still and we're going to move the upper body. For this I go into one leg balance and I work on rotation. Notice the hips stay stationary while the shoulders move. Very good exercise for balance. Now you're ready. Swing hard, take chances.
Go.
Really happy you're taking the time to do exercises. Exercises are so important for preventing injury and performing at your best. If you're doing these, you're going to be loose, you'll be flexible, you'll be ready to play. Have a great fun time out there. Give me a call if you have any specific questions. And by the way, we're filming in a hotel room here, and we have a